In a tiny apartment above an even smaller apothecary in Orakadir, on a floating landmass above New City, three witches and two hexhounds stand staring aghast at each other in a increasingly crowded kitchen and dining area. Dried flowers and herbs hang from the ceiling, and the quiet sound of cozy machinery that helps the house function is all that can be heard in the silence after Mal, a new security detail hexhound for Anemone, walked in and laid a big fat kiss on Howl. You see Mal pulls back from the kiss because Howl is pushing. Anyone who would like to can give me a vibe check to start.
Immediately. What are you talking about? Okay, so let's double. I'm gonna risk it.
I don't know what's going on. I rolled an 8.
I rolled triple. I rolled
Triple ones.
I rolled triple twos. Hey!
Hit it off on your bingo card. The enemy gets triples. Mark that experience, Ember.
That one.
Incredible. On those
Ember's like,
triples,
are they in love? Question mark.
on those triples, you both see. In fact, it's very odd. It's like Mal and Howl here, and Anemone and Callie looking at each other across the space that is pushed, and you can both see there is a conflict. Mal clearly doesn't want to kiss someone who doesn't want to kiss her. However, she's pushing away because Howl is pushing with his right arm. His left hand is gripping her, trying to keep her close. Her large hands come around that hand and move it from the harness holding up the sheath for her massive weapon. And she says, "You are not him. Apologies. You have his hand." Howl looks down, and his hand is in a clenched fist. There is a look of concern on his face and shock. He clearly wasn't expecting any of what happened. And he holds the fist out as palm up, as if to offer something to Mal. And he just says, "I'm so sorry. It's not. He's gone." And Mal looks at you, Anemone, and says, "I will not be staying here. I will find other accommodations. This is the teleportation central of all the states, and so if you need me, I will be here. Living here is not possible." As her eyes dart to Howl.
I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't push you to do anything otherwise.
She narrows her eyes at you and then turns to Ember and smiles. You are looking strong. You are leader then."
Me?
"Yes. What is my first task?"
Oh, what? I am not a leader for the group. We're kind of like all independent in here. Just looked at it and it help me. What is she here for?
What am I
What are
supposed
they?
to say?
What are they here for? What are they here for?
She's just
Why is Whisper?
honestly, I don't.
What is your mission? Before I can give you a task.
Mirella has tasked me with very simple mission. Keep that heart beating. And she nods at an enemy.
Gotcha. Do you like shopping?
Of course.
Well, we're about to go shopping. If you want to join us in the shopping and watch over us and buy pretty things.
You have my word it will be so. You will be extremely safe while buying pretty things.
Thank you.
You are welcome, boss.
You don't have to call me boss. It's Ember.
Yes, boss Ember.
Okay. Boss Ember.
Howl eyes at the floor. Just complete has not lifted up and is backing away as if to stand behind Callie.
I'm being real, y'all. Callie is shocked. Callie has no idea what just happened. Callie's like,
I think Ember would clock it for a moment and look over at Callie and being like, would you like a hug?
yes.
And that's growth.
And that's honestly, Callie is still shocked, but Callie is so moved by you offering to hug her that she does hug you, and it does help. Like, she is able to actually regulate a little bit from going like, yes.
Yeah, like Ember would just like do almost like a nice like warm like bear hug. Like the touch of her skin is pretty hot and stuff.
And I think Callie just whispers like, you hug just as far as you're supposed to hug somebody. Finally.
I learned
So
from you.
wholesome. So wholesome. I love you guys. Oh my god. Incredible. I'm very normal about this moment of friendship. Howl is going to leave as quickly as he can, as stealthily as he can.
Nah.
Okay.
If I notice how leave, I'm going to go to have a one-on-one chat with him. That was just too weird. How has to actively tell? Okay, go ahead. Tell me what's wrong.
Give me an intuit check, just a flat intuit, just to see if you notice.
Okay, well,
Would I be able to notice?
Sure. Give me an intuit check.
I have a 14.
I was gonna say.
Yes.
Okay.
okay.
I would be able to notice. I'm not in the hug.
So I'm that's 2 5s and a 6. 10, 16.
Okay.
I can do math.
And I'll wait for an enemy's roll as well.
I feel like in the hug, Ember would clock, howl, and then turn around for Callie to see.
And then
Yeah.
that's when I get my 60.
Absolutely. You all notice Howl trying to duck out of this space, but even Mal, her eyes go straight to him as he takes one big step back, an unusually loud step back. There's no stealth in it. It's like he's bumping into the cabinets behind him, trying to leave quickly. Callie, you clock it. You said you wanted to talk to him?
Yeah, but I want to like honor him wanting to leave and just kind of
Mhm.
be like, we'll catch up with you. We'll catch up with you. Wonderful meeting you, Mal. And I just kind of like, I look at her for a second and I immediately look away and I now also awkwardly leave. We are both
Okay.
awkwardly leaving.
Okay.
It is obvious and uncomfortable.
Yeah, you guys end up like stilted walking out of there, like just like very robotically, shoulders up, uncomfortable. We will come back to what that conversation is like in just a moment, because standing in the kitchen, now not in a hug, Ember, Mal, and Anemone, as Mal's arms are crossed. She's waiting for either Boss Ember or the charge Anemone to need something. So, I hear you are like a big deal in New City.
But would you say big deal? I mean, we still, I mean, no. I guess kind of a big deal.
Is
Right?
she always
I guess
doing
why
the
not?
muttering like this?
Like Ember's like, I feel like this is a trap to answer this question right now. Ember's like, and like, we are a big deal to answer the question.
Indeed. And when will you be doing big deal shopping?
I think we have to talk to someone first before we head out, but then we're about to do like probably like 10 minutes. I'll be rolling out of here.
Understood. I will work out for 10 minutes. I will do quick cardio. Do you have couch for lifting? Where is your lifting couch?
I think over there. Ember will point.
I am thanking you. And she moves over and with one arm just begins.
I need to audibly express that while Callie is very confused, Brie is obsessed with Mal, and I want her to be part of the gang. I want her to be with us 24/7.
I think she is.
Not with Howl
I think she
around,
don't
that's
have
for
to-
sure.
And we gotta.
That's
I
true.
Brie am saying we need to figure this out because I need them. I need Mal to be here all the time.
So while Mal is waiting for about 10 minutes for you guys to get whatever else you need to get ready for the morning and head downstairs with you both, let's pan outside to where Howl is pacing back and forth outside the shop of the apothecary.
Well, that was a thing that happened. Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Cool. Now I will admit I did think you were gonna say yes, but you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Do you want a hug? Do you want to be left alone? Do you want company?
She kissed me.
She did, honey. I watched that happen. You
I am upset.
yes.
She kissed me.
Yes.
I did not want her to kiss me,
That wasn't cool.
but a part of me wanted her to kiss me.
I see.
I am upset. Much more of me. Much more of me wants you to kiss me.
Hold on. I need
He hasn't stopped pacing, by the way. So he's not really looking at Callie in this moment. I think he's just working through it out loud.
I think Callie goes, But I think recognizing that he's going through it, I think Callie's just like, push that away and goes, okay.
I am upset.
Yes.
I must find Owl for you.
No.
Yes. I will return. And I will return with him.
Wait.
He doesn't go. He's still pacing. He doesn't like run away or anything.
I want you to do what you want to do. If you need to find Al because you can't be here while Mal is here, that's okay. But don't say that you're doing this because you need to find Al. I don't want you to do that. I understand needing to escape from an uncomfortable situation. And I also want to say that I understand your frustration because there was a part of me that felt a little, and just a little, because I think jealousy is just a very complicated and strange emotion, but so it's just a small amount. But there's a part of me that was confused because I also was thinking that I would want you to kiss me too. That doesn't matter right now. So what does matter is your feelings.
You are rambling, and he stops pacing and takes your hand and looks at you very earnestly. And he says, "You are telling me to be selfish and to do what I want."
Yes. That's all I want you to do.
Then I must find out. And he kisses your hand, and he's gone. Actually, I don't think he is gone. He kisses your hand, and that's when you hear the rest of everyone else coming down from outside, the upstairs, coming down to the apothecary shop. Turning your head just for a moment, you feel he is no longer there. And when you turn your head back, he is gone. The other three join you. Mal scooping up her massive weapon from the front door. You are able to head into the apothecary shop, or you could go shopping first and end your day there. What do you think you'd like to do now that you have kind of reconvened and it's just the four of you?
You okay, Callie?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm regular, and I'm totally normal, and I'm fine.
5 check.
And then it clocks
You
out.
don't have to do a 5 check. She is not cool. She's not cool in regular.
Yeah, I think Ember
Oh,
goes.
no. Nim clocks that without a vibe check.
Yeah, Ember just goes, right. Cool, calm, and collected. Sure. Do you want to unpack it, or?
I think I glance at Mal and then immediately look away. I want to meet Burnwood's this Burnwood person's friend, the person that we are going to meet. I want to meet her, and then I want to do retail therapy. I want to spend a bunch of money on pretty things. That is all. That is what I want to do.
All right.
Mal swings the door open for you all to enter. I think Mal will stay outside because of Mal's size.
Real shit.
Yeah, I think Ember's like, I'm not gonna force you on do anything, but I wanted to let you know that I am a listening ear as we are shopping.
That was Brie. That was not Callie. You do see Callie tear up, but Callie goes like, "Thank you." Get back in there, tear.
You're a thug. Get in there.
Thug.
Those don't cry.
I do think I am gonna look at an enemy though to be like, because I know Callie knows that an enemy does not like Hal. but Callie also knows that Hal likes Anemone. So Callie is also vibe checking, wants to vibe check Anemone to be like, am I the only one who feels strangely about this?
Yeah.
Can I do
Go
this?
ahead, map check. I want to know.
Okay.
Do it.
Am I gonna? Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted that time. Am I gonna go trip fishing? I am. Okay, it wasn't triples, but it was not triples, but it was still pretty good. That's a 14 total.
Okay, great. That is a total success. Anemone, I'll leave it to you since this is a vibe check on you. In the moment, because I did say you were like facing each other as they pulled away from that kiss. What did Callie read on your face before she was swept up in her own emotions and Ember was comforting her and things like that?
Yeah, I would say that in that moment after like the vibe check and the looking like and the hug and all that, I would say that Anemone probably would have tried to go back into the room just to need to do something like idle hands type of thing. And so I would say in this moment, because they do not have anything in their hands and they're not shopping at this moment, it is the picking of the cuticles that is happening right now. It is very much nerves. It is very much confusion in the sense that for a person who hated hexhounds, now you're just surrounded by like 3 of them in your life technically. And it's this like unsureness, and I guess it would translate as like not being as confident as they usually are. And so I would say after like not yelled at Hal, but like that moment probably would have taken them back to when Hal was a mindless hexhound. And so this whole time it's just been a shell, and then just the shell is forming even more so. And then I would say on top of that, even though, you know, I love the friendship with Ember and all that, seeing everybody else connect as well, it's definitely like a wall is slowly going up, but the nervousness of trying to combat that wall from coming up. So it's just idle hands in sort of way. So that's kind of what you see. And I think Callie would have got that given their history.
I think when it comes to an enemy, it's really easy for Callie to be like, this can go aside because an enemy like needs me. So, but also an enemy needs me in a way that isn't like traditional comfort, which is what's easiest for Callie. So I think what you see is an enemy like, or Callie go to, I guess, like hold your hand and then hesitates and then squeezes your shoulder, which I think is a move that you've seen from her a couple of times. It happened when we were gambling as well. Let's go gambling. When we were gambling as well, where it's kind of like that comfort of like, I want to offer you more, but I don't think that's appropriate. So you get this shoulder squeeze, which is like, I'm here for you, but it also feels impersonal, I guess.
You have that.
Make it even more sad.
Do it! Do it, you coward!
An extra layer. I would say that. Okay, I would say that an enemy catches that, and it adds to more of the insecurity between Callie and Hal, in a way. Of that, I know you ran out to go chase him to figure out if he's okay, and on top of that, you're giving me a shoulder squeeze. So therefore, something has changed, and something has changed, and I don't know if I like this. And now I don't know what to do. So there you go. Extra layer. Delicious.
Incredible.
Good soup. Anyways, go ahead.
I need a marching order. Who's walking into the impossible apothecary first? As you can see the little sign hanging above the doorway.
I guess Boss Ember goes first.
Mm-hmm.
Mal swings that door open for you. Boss Ember, you walk right in, and the second you do, your ears are ringing with the sound of wind chimes and bubbles popping. It only lasts for a second, but it's a very pleasant, like, auditory experience. And then you smell Ember. What smell comforted you as a child that you would find yourself smelling here?
The scent of vanilla
Mm.
when her moms would make cookies. They're on the campfire. Somehow just took raw cookie dough of vanilla and just make it under the fireplace. It just just to make sure the ember smell and the vanilla.
Yeah. Warm cookies, the vanilla, the sweetness paired with the smokiness of a warm fire. You smell that as you turn and see the woman behind the counter. She hasn't noticed you walk in yet. There's no bell or anything in the shop. It just seemed to happen for you in your mind when you walked in. But you see she has long ocean blue locks that are dotted with little gold beads. And she's incredibly old, but it seems like even at the root, her hair is ocean blue. There's no grays in it. There's nothing but a deep cerulean. And as she finally glances up from the large book she has, tiny little circle glasses at the end of her nose, you see dark brown eyes, super pale brown skin. Like, she's very light skinned, but she's a black woman, and moles that look like freckles all over her face, a la Morgan Freeman, as she looks up at you and says, "Oh, welcome in. You must be my new upstairs tenant. What lovely eyes you have. Come on in. I had just set up for you and your friends. Are they here too?"
Yeah, they're right. She gestures to see if the other ones are coming in.
Yeah, I'd love to know who is behind Boss Ember, since Mal is certainly not coming in.
I think that Callie would position herself behind an enemy unless like an enemy absolutely did something else.
Okay.
No, I think an enemy would be okay with that.
Okay, great. Then an enemy, you head in first. What is that comforting childhood smell that wafts around you as you also hear those bubbles and wind chimes and something like songbird in the back of your mind?
Yeah, it would be gardenias, because all of that, the wind chimes, it just reminds of a summertime.
Absolutely. And you smell that, and it reminds you of your parents gardening side by side, hands and knees in the flower bed on summer afternoons. And you too see this lovely woman. And Callie, when you enter, unfortunately, I cannot give you the option of what you smell, but I will describe it for you. The bubbles, the wind chimes, you hear them. You step in, and your pink shoes hit tile, green and white, and you smell like Nag Champa incense. You smell cocoa butter. You smell something like jojoba oil as well. Like a mixture, a really earthy, natural, comforting mixture. However, this you cannot place, as you see the woman behind the counter. "I'm so glad y'all are here. My, I must look like a mess. Hold on one moment. And she waves her hands, and you can see tucked in her locks is a wand that glows, kind of like hair sticks. And it glows at the end of an amethyst crystal. And her hair becomes swept up in a large bun. Her robes are straightened, and you can see that she's wearing the version of like a night sky, just all blues and golds, all stitched, embroidered. And she comes out from around the side of the counter and says, "Well, I haven't had a tenant in a very long time, much less four." And she looks outside and sees Mal and fully thinks that's the fourth tenant, seeing as you have not come down to meet her yet. She doesn't know it's Al. She says, four. Yes, so welcome to Ora Kadir, my lovely little flowers. What can I do for you today? Do you want to have a look around the shop, or did you want to get straight to work? Well, don't all speak at once.
I think Callie's still kind of reeling from the smell, and I think she goes, yeah, what is that scent?
Oh, one moment. And she turns, and you see that she grabs a candle that's burning from the middle of the shop on this little display, and she holds it up for you. And you see it says, "Your fondest memory." I built this one myself. I am very good at enchanting candles, and I'm a little less good at potions, but I get by. I can make a salve. Would you like one? I could wrap it up for you.
Sorry. Yeah, actually, yes, I think I would. Have you ever encountered someone who, hypothetically speaking, couldn't remember where the scent was from?
Oh, my dear flower, we live in the age of magics. Memory is a thing very easily toyed with here. It's very unfortunate you've lost your fondest memory. Let me do some looking. Perhaps we can restore it together. I have many books. I can look through a few rituals and see what I can find.
I think like Callie's eyes like brighten, and she's like, "Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. That would be huge. Yes, okay, yes. Why we're here? We just wanted to stop by and say hello, and we were actually about to go out to the stores just to pick up some more appropriate clothes, but we didn't want to stop by. We feel like we've been not seeing you long enough."
Well, it's so good to see your faces. Mostly just like to put a face to the name. I do have some work that you can get started on, but there's certainly no rush. I know that the travel from New City to here can be exhausting. And from what I've heard, you've had a very busy few weeks. I was told a lot of travel. That can be hard on the body. Well, you're home now, for as long as you would like it to be your home. So, you are, and she'll hold out her hand for you, Callie.
Oh, yes. Callie, Emory, nice to meet you.
Wonderful. I've read of the Emorys. I think we might actually have your family tree listed here in one of the old scrolls. You're always welcome to take a look.
So Callie at first was like, "Oh no," and then she's like, "Oh, yes, these are my friends. Do you mind if I take a look right now while you, they introduce?"
Absolutely. One moment, I'll get someone for you. And she makes a face like she's singing or whistling. You hear nothing, but you see a little silver, not like a pixie. This thing has no wings, but it looks like a little ghost, will-o'-the-wisp kind of ethereal light that comes down from nowhere and just floats in front of you. And she says, "Now you follow Harold. He'll take you right to it."
Callie is obsessed. Callie follows Harold, and she's just like trying not to audibly make the most like squealy sounds.
It kind of like trails around just very gently, like a floating feather that you can easily walk behind. When you stop, it stops. It's very patient. It waits for you. So if something else in the shop catches your eye, you're never in a rush. And Harold leads you off towards some scrolls, and we'll check back in on what you're shopping with in a bit. She turns to you two. Would either of you like to introduce yourselves?
I think Ember it like reaches out her hand and it's like, "I'm Ember, just Ember."
And so you are. I've never met an amethyst princess. You're very welcome here, though I am sorry to hear about your fallen court, dear. No longer royal, I suppose, but royal is as royal does, don't you think?
Oh, you just dropped a lot on me right now. I love your amethyst.
Oh, I'm
crystal.
terribly sorry.
I
I
know it's
assumed
like,
you knew your horns, your eyes, your veins. Oh dear.
I haven't went that far in my journey to learn more about myself that way, like that, just yet.
Is it something you're interested in?
Yes, I just didn't have time because we was focused on our missions and stuff. But I am interested.
Well, again, your court fell many years ago, and they fell out of favor even further beyond, but I'm sure I have a few things that could at least get you started. Have you been to Wellwithers yet? The landmass 3 South?
No, I haven't gone to many places just yet. No.
Well, I'll get a wisp for you. You follow Susie on up, and she'll take you right to where I have, I think, the most of what you can find that will help. But in the meantime, I highly recommend going to Wellwithers. From what I know, your family's estate is still there. All of the Amethyst Court demons' estates are still there. Condemned by the state, I believe.
Oh.
A terrible shame, a disgraced royal family, but
Oh.
you're still royal.
Thank you for that. Ember just like felt her chest tightens for a moment of like hearing like everything like condemned, destroyed, gone. It's just like what happened as
Yeah.
she was growing up with not knowing what happened.
Yeah. Your chest tightens. She sings an invisible note again. And this time a different golden light comes out, Susie, to come and take you to where you can at least get started looking on what your family means. You've just been called a princess, but you have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Colin is a prince. You have no idea how rare that is. What if that's everyone's title if you have demon powers? You don't know. So you head up and follow Susie. And then there was Anemone. Last one to act, left behind again. Alone. With a lovely presence. She extends her hand to you. Hello?
Hello, Anemone Abrego, Miss. Lovely to meet you.
And you? I'm told you'll be helping out around here. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It seems that all your friends are looking for something. Is there
It is very nice.
any answers I can help you find?
I don't think I'm looking for anything. I guess I just like to live in the moment. I I don't think I'm looking for anything. So I'm just enjoying this lovely shop. It's so bright and airy, and it's very delightful in here.
Oh, my dear Flower. We will make us a promise, you and I, together. We will never lie to one another. Yes? It is okay to be un-okay in here. And yes, my shop is delightful, but I can tell that you're not enjoying living in this moment, at least not fully. Perhaps allowing yourself to know yourself will lead you to answers you did not know you needed. Everyone is looking for something, Anemone Abrego. And I sincerely hope you find it while you're here. In the meantime, we will not have idle hands around my shop. Isn't that right? And above you, you can see all of these little glowing orbs just kind of shimmer above that you had thought were like lights in the chandeliers, but are actually little helpers waiting for customers to lead them wherever they need to go. And so, you may tell your friends that since you have direct experience with grounded plants, you'll be doing a lot of the flower work for my shop. They come in a lot of different purposes, but we have them imported directly from the ground here, so I'm the only place in the upper continent that has plants from the ground. You'll be depetaling them, grinding them up. I might need a bit of pollen from some of the stamens, we'll see. Mostly I'll be using them for dyes, but on occasion, potions do come in handy. Any oppositions to hard work?
No, I've opposed hard work. I actually love working.
Good. I'm very glad to hear
It's one
that.
of my favorite things.
Take this. And she hands you a large basket. Go ahead and give me a fight check to make sure you can carry it. It's very heavy.
Right. Come on. Okay. That is. Math is fun. 17.
Okay. You are able to carry this very heavy basket. And she says, now, those need to be sprinkled atop the roof. These are stone petals. They're as heavy as rocks, but they can be ground up if they are sun toasted. So make sure you put them all over the roof. I'll collect them at night. You might need a bit of help. It looks like your other friend is capable of hoisting. So please, if you wouldn't mind, take that up for me. And when you come back, I will give you something new to look for.
Okay, I can do that.
I have no doubt.
She walks off.
You walk off. The door swings open for you from Mal, Anemone. And Mal immediately reaches to take the basket out of your hand, seeing how heavy it is.
I've got it. You don't have to worry about carrying it.
Am I looking worried to you? And she tugs. If you would like to hold on to it, you will give me a fight resist at disadvantage, please.
It's fine. I'm tugging at it. Okay. We re-roll the highest, right?
No, this is a resist, so roll a d20.
Okay. Gotcha. That's right. Okay, so
there she goes.
Okay, so disadvantage because that was a 19 and this is a 7.
Okay. On a 7. You think you are tugging with all of your might, planting your feet, digging them in. And then an enemy, you realize that your feet are not digging into anything because you have been lifted. You are hanging by the basket as Mal looks at you eye to eye. She has brought you up to her eye level and says, if you are going to be stubborn, then you are going to have a bad time with me. If you allow me to help, you will have much better time. Now, stubborn girl, are you going to have a good time today or a bad time today?
An enemy locks eyes and then lets go. But it's definitely muttering. I was holding it perfectly fine before you decided to charge in and then just starts walking.
Okay, so you are always muttering. Oh, I will get used to this. I will listen closer. And you follow as she is going to take it up to the roof, and you guys can do the spreading of this. It won't take very long, a few minutes, to get your first task out of the way. Mechanically speaking, you doing chores for your downstairs neighbor will give you actual benefits in game. After next episode, when Al is back, for fairness, I will not be reminding or asking you to do anything for her. There's also repercussions if you don't. Mechanical drawbacks and a lot of mechanical advantages, so keep that in mind. Y'all are working gals now for the time being, at least. No matter how rich you are, you still need someone to keep your secrets and keep the fact that you're here quiet. Let's go up to... We'll start with Ember, I think. Do you follow Susie all the way up, or do you think that there's anything that distracts you? Would you change your mind when you get there, or would you head right up?
Nah, I feel like Ember will head right up, even though like in their head she's kind of like swimming the word princess over and over, being like, I don't understand this title.
Indeed. You get to a small stack of books, unfortunately. It's not as intensive as Colin's library would be on demon history, obviously, but it's something. If you would like to, you can go ahead and give me a study check. Also, these books are check-outable, so if you're ever doing research down here, you can always say that you're looking at this stuff later at night, at the house, etc. You never have to only look at the information you're researching down here.
I didn't do any re-rolls or anything, but I rolled triple.
Whoa! 3 threes! I love that.
Magic number. I was like, whoa.
Incredible. Triple triples.
Triple triples.
You trip, and yeah, we're gonna give this to you. I think because she said princess out loud, that's kind of the word you're looking for to get clarity on it. Prince and princess and are titles that have way more meaning in the human world in terms of power than in the demon world. You are royalty, it seems, in a fashion, but a prince or a princess just refers to an heir of something. So that means something was supposed to come down to you. You were owed something, whether that's an estate, a large sum of money, a powerful throne, you don't know. But it just means that you are set to inherit something. Now, because your court is a fallen court, you see that the amethyst demons, they are no longer a congregated peoples. There are still amethyst demons about, but they have disbanded in terms of being one court. After falling out of favor with the rest of demons for having a particular tendency to fall in love with and procreate with human beings. Very taboo. You are living proof as to why.
And then yeah, Ember like you would like quick reading and then pause to like that moment of the taboo, and then she's like, I was created by a human and a demon. And she's like, and I think she's trying to like figure out like maybe finding the human half of herself would probably be easier for the demon half right now.
Very possible. A lot easier to track a human with magic, and the demon realm and dimension is still very hard to navigate. So you have quite a bit of information now. You also have well withers, which is another landmass up here, where you might be able to explore whatever's left of the Amethyst Court itself. So you have a couple leads. You know that being called a princess means that you're supposed to inherit something, but it's going to take more research and more digging to find out what that is. Callie. You follow Harold, smiling all the way upstairs. You do not find a book. There is a scroll. If you would like, you can unroll that scroll. It is a family lineage scroll. So this is kept throughout history, meaning the first person to pin on it was one of your ancestors, and the last person to pin on it was one of your ancestors, relatives, family members. If you would like to, you can give me a comprehend check in this moment. You are muted.
Is this Sleuth?
We'll say this is Sleuth. If you're looking for clues about the Emory bloodline.
All right, and I have advantage, and I'm gonna use my hex boost. Wait, I have to spin it. Ooh, okay. That is a 6, a 6, and a 4. So I'm just gonna save that future advantage. And then I have a +1, so that's 6, 12, 16 total. I know how to do math.
Perfect. That is a total success. Callie, what do you think you would be looking for so I know what to give you? Because you're going to get it. I just want to make sure I'm giving you the information you're actively seeking.
So I do have a question for you.
Sure.
Because we know that Callie has access to Grimoire magics. Does Callie know that she has access to magics? But she doesn't, like, does she understand that she unlocked something, but she doesn't know what it is? Or would she kind of have to, like, look for it?
Which type of magics are you talking about right now?
The unlocked Grimoire upgrade that I got, but we discussed that it would be family magic.
Yes. You would know. And we can say that you learned this, that this would be something you can access from your mother because of what it is.
Okay. Then I think in this case, she's kind of looking like for information on anything, like how bad was her family? Like,
oh.
What?
Okay.
Like how bad was it? Really? I think Callie knows it's not good, but I don't think Callie knows these names. She didn't like research her names, and she didn't do that on purpose.
Okay. Okay. I think the earliest.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. I want to add something.
Sure.
Specifically, like any vibes of like demon activity, if that makes sense, because of the thing that we know about.
That will be 2 different
Oh,
answers.
darn it.
I will
Okay.
give you one of them.
Okay, I'm gonna do how bad it is because I feel like my mom will tell me about the demon stuff, but she will not tell me how bad my family is. Okay, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. We're in the year 2405. UC dated 2160. Frederick Emory, 27 years old. You know that in 2160 they were at the tail end of the Mage War? All that is written, because of how far back this is, Callie, this is, you can't track it much further beyond. The first name is in the 1900s, so 2160 is actually, pretty far back. All you see is city secured, city sacrificed, city re-risen. And Callie, there is no way to misinterpret the fact that over 300 years ago, one of your family members killed and razed an entire city of innocents.
Cool. Cool. 66666.
Again, you don't know in what capacity. So, this from good to bad, you could have secured a city that was under siege. You could have cleared it of the people taking that city and then re-raised it into its former glory after that. And you don't know how to take it, but if you're looking for how bad something is, a whole city, that's the best detail you're getting as far back as you can. The rest, moving forward, because this is a total success, you're seeing other things that are far more like mergers, just really good business deals, investments, and things like that. So you see a lot of money moves, but it is truly the couple of times that you see things saying that they have been secured and then sacrificed that keeps perking your ear. The worst one, obviously, city. You see others though.
Almost like family wise, that's kind of like almost like the known way to refer to it. Interesting.
Incredible.
Callie's gonna buy this to look at it some more later.
You don't have to buy it. You can
Oh, I don't?
always check things out and bring them back. The only things you have to
nice.
buy are like the potions, the candles, things like that. So you have this information. You come back down around the same time that Ember does. From inside here, Ember and Callie, you can see Anemone and Mal coming back down from the roof, it looks like. Anemone refusing any help whatsoever, and Mal just jumping straight from the roof down to the ground. Anemone being much more graceful. The shop owner looks at you, closing her book, and says, "Well, that was just lovely to meet you. And I really hope you guys come back and feel safe here. And if there's anything I can do, please let me know. Saturdays I bring snacks. So, sorry, that's been really getting me excited lately because I'm making them new recipes every week, all from scratch. Some weeks aren't that great, I have to admit. The granola was a bust. I should not have trusted that website. But I think the brownies tonight, come back tomorrow, okay? On the weekend, and we'll share.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will definitely be back tomorrow.
Good.
I'll definitely be back also. And thank you for
Is it
sharing
all right
all.
if I check this out?
Of course. Bring it back whenever you're done. If I might need to, oh, no, I won't need that. She sees you have like just the Emory scroll, and she's like, oh yeah, no one touches that unless it's an Emory. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And can I borrow this book about my family?
Oh, of course. And if you find anything out, I'd love to hear the updates. Sometimes the shop can get a little slow, so come down here for tea anytime.
Thank you.
Of course. I've been a little lonely here, to tell you the truth, so to have some friendly faces just above is really comforting.
Meadow, make sure you keep this voice on lock because I'm gonna be seeing a lot of this old lady. Callie lost Callie's mom. We are barely talking, and I don't remember my second mom. Okay, I need another one.
She hands you a bag, Callie, and it's got the candle inside of your fondest memory, and you get to keep that with you, indeed. As she said, this one's on the house. Enjoy. Come back anytime. I know that the state fair is happening, so I'll be a little hectic during those days. The tourists just completely wipe me out, but if you ever need anything, I'm just a ring away. And you know from in front of your door, you have two bells, one for the inside of your apartment where you'll hear it, and one that you can ring for her for downstairs. So, and she has one as well that she can ring for you, but it's in her back door area so that customers aren't ringing her front door all the time. She says, always a pleasure. Enjoy the day. Go on. Don't waste being young in here.
Kelly burst into tears.
No. Mark it off on the bingo card.
I can't even hold you. I was trying to be cool and chill, but I was like, I don't see Callie not crying over this. And I think Callie would hug her too. Be like, I will be back literally anytime that I can come back. I will be here.
And the hug is so plush because she's swaddled in these robes and cardigans and like knitted wear. So it's just very much like a squishmallow of a hug until you get to her arms and body, which are so sturdy. She holds you like you need to be held, like she has practice. And when she lets you go, there's just a very understanding smile. And she says, we're gonna get it back. Let me look on it. And she pats your back just a little bit, and she'll send you out with the rest. As you all see airships arriving in the distance on the port city of Novus Ostrom, where shopping is certainly ready to take place. But before we leave for shopping, and the apothecary door shuts behind you all, inside the shop, we see the shopkeeper, who none of you learned the name of, move behind the counter and sit sad and dejected, opening her book, crossing out an option, and saying, okay, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. And that is where we will end our episode tonight of Hex Wired. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much to our sponsors. As always, props to our incredible cast. We will be back next week, same place, same time. We cannot wait to bring back the hijinks, go shopping, and catch up on just where Al has been this last day and a half. We'll see you soon. We love you so much. Until next time.